Good morning, Bird
All
Gang. I
right.
hope all you guys are doing well. I'm super excited for today's event because we have Bird Gang members joining in. I have founder of Aidelly, Wilzer. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Back again. Glad to be back for another event. These have been really fun. So excited for this one.
Yes, yes. So today is gonna be a little bit of a different event where we're gonna talk about Aidly, the use case of Aidly, how you can use it in your business if you have an agency or if you're a freelancer or you are just a small business owner. Even can enterprise can use this tool or content creator. So let's talk about Aidly, how users can benefit from Aidly.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, Aidelly is a agentic social media scheduler. And what that means is it goes beyond just a regular social media tool. Like everyone knows some of the bigger tools. It goes beyond that, and it adds in agentic features, meaning it can run marketing on your behalf just from a simple chat command. You can connect it to your Claude, your MCP server. You can run an API, and so there are so many different ways that you can use Aidly to speed up the content creation process and also the posting and scheduling, all of that, which makes it a game changer for agencies who are managing multiple clients, makes it a game changer for small teams, makes it a game changer for solo entrepreneurs, creators. All these people benefit from getting their content from in their head. And I want to post, I have to post, I know I should post, to actually getting it on the social media platforms where it makes a difference and being consistent at the same time. So throughout this entire campaign, we've seen so many different use cases. People have been using the Claude MCP, people have been using the white label and the agency, and so many different things in between. So we're excited to talk to some of the Bird Gang and kind of hear more on.
Perfect. So in a nutshell, it's a social media scheduling, content creating for social media, image
Yes.
generation, and
Yep.
again, this is how the tool works. But there's beyond. There's a lot of AI feature included in there,
Yes.
where you can create your own brand and post on a specific time and yeah. Also, I want to mention we so we have guys already live commenting. We have Patrick, we have Aditya, we have Muhammad, we have Alex, we have Andrapreet. Thank you for joining in, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Feel free to ask questions. We are here to answer all of them. And again, we'll be also giving one coupon for 50% off for exclusive for this event. So keep your hot questions coming in. I do have Birdgun members with us backstage, and I guess we can bring them. And are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it, eh? Okay. All right. So I have let me bring him on stage. How you doing, Hamza?
Hi, how are you doing,
How are you
guys?
doing?
Not
Good,
bad,
good,
not
good,
bad.
good.
Good. Awesome.
And
Uh,
we also have Mark with us. Mark, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Hey,
Hi,
Mark.
Bird
How's it
Gang.
going?
Perfect, perfect. So nice to see all of you guys joining in this exclusive event. It's exciting, I love doing these kind of events. They are very hard to organize, but I really appreciate both of you guys joining in, and thank you so much. Hamza, I have
yes.
seen you around many times, and finally get to see you. Uh, Welcome to the live. Um, Fire up your questions, whatever you want to ask, go for it.
Thank you, thank you. Actually, I prepared like some questions, but first, maybe I should like tell people what I'm doing or something like that. What do you think?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so I'm from Morocco. Yeah, I'm living currently in China. I do two aspects of business, like agency, do everything that you know, digital automation, AI. And another is like dropshipping agency, where I help people source products from China. So briefly, this is what I do. And for the questions I prepared, I don't know if I should fire them up now, or probably maybe after the demo. Maybe I will have some question answered. So what do
So
you think?
let me ask you one question. Let me ask you a question. So if I need a nice T-shirt or nice shoes, or I gotta get a hold of you, right? You are the guy.
Yes, I'm the guy. Like I can ship you like piece by piece, like whether you are drop shipping, or I can ship you like in bulk.
Perfect. So I actually
Nice.
never thought of it that we'll have a member who is in a drop shipping business. I do see a lot of videos like where people go to different vendors in China and they say, okay, this is a T-shirt. This is it costs very cheap, and you
True.
can sell it for like triple the price in here in the Western world and Europe, right? So as part of the business, right? Um,
Yeah.
so
Actually,
tell us, like I know, I know for a fact a lot of people been eyeing for Aidelly, because it's a modern way of doing social media. So what you like about, or what attract you?
you know, as for now, I don't have like a very strong social presence online. So I thought like having some kind of tool, especially Aidly, because it works like I think tie to tie with AI, like so I can use it with AI API and MCP, and I can fire up basically a lot of content like easier than before, because a lot of platforms that you need to log in and you need to upload the things and everything. So I think what good about Aidly is made for human and AI as well.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I've seen
Awesome.
Hamza profile. He does a lot of content, and but I think what he's looking for a kind of a direction. I think he has his own personal as a a brand. Like he is out there. He is like does make few posts. So I think he wants to I think relate to a uh, like a content creator kind of a branding, if you
Mhm.
know what I mean.
Yeah.
So can we talk about that, Wilzer?
I,
Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah, Adely is definitely great for personal brands. I have a personal brand myself. I have Adely, the brand that I promote, and also have my own personal brand, Wilzer Jean-Baptiste, where I go into more detail about coding, because that's my profession is coding, and also just being a business owner, startup founder. So all of those things, Adely can help in terms of getting the strategy just for your personal branding. And so it's great for creators who have their own personal brand, and that's why we have the multiple workspaces. So you have one workspace that's maybe is your drop shipping business, another
yeah.
workspace is your marketing agency, another workspace is just you, and you have all your accounts connected per those workspaces. And so when it's a day you want to post to your personal brand, you switch to your personal brand and just post there. And the great thing about that is in the MCP, which you mentioned, you can just tell Claude or tell whatever AI you're using, hey, I want to post to this workspace, and it'll through the API switch to that workspace and post to that workspace, and that specific account ties to that workspace. So it makes it very easy to manage multiple brands like that. So
Yeah. So I'll give him one example. Um, so what you can with Aidly, what you can do, you can have your own brand, and you can have other brands, right? A brand related to the products or the or what you do, and you can have more brands and make a more content, because if you are promoting one business or one product, you might as well, or if you're white labeling that product, so you might want to create another page for that, and you can promote all of them on auto
mhm.
schedule already have a content ready, you can also, I think you can also upload the product picture so it can recreate the similar kind of images, right?
Yeah,
Correct?
yeah. So you
Yeah.
can definitely,
So you
if
can
you have a
promote
product,
it
you
that
can
way.
pull that in too.
Yeah, and like think of that way, like you have your brand, your business brand, and the products of the brand that you want to promote, or are you white labeling it, or anybody is white labeling. And if you have an agency, you can offer this as a package. Okay, you are buying this t-shirt or this kind of gadget. A lot of people love gadgets, and we can provide you a service where we can upload, create a page, and we can upload and promote your product. And you don't have to sit on a computer to do it. You just do it one time and let the Aidelly handle it for you, right? Kind of thing.
Yep,
Sure.
absolutely.
Um, Mark, you have any questions?
No questions at the moment because I'm still deep diving into it. I've actually asked a lot of questions because for those who don't know, I have a YouTube channel where I review software, but that kind of 10-minute review takes quite a long time to do because I don't just go through the software. I try and come up and find the bugs. I try and come up and with improvements, and I always think it's an interesting test of the founder as to how they react to that, because either I'm incredibly annoying or I'm incredibly helpful. I find that some founders, excuse me, some founders react really well, take it on board and just crack on. And that's the case with Aidelly. You've been incredibly patient because sometimes it's user error and sometimes it's genuine improvements. And I've seen it improve quite a lot since I first gained access just before the deal launched. I'm not massive on other social media platforms, but I have tried out a lot of different types of these tools. I really like this is AI first rather than AI bolted on. And so the chat interface is a really interesting workflow that you go in and you say, right, come up with posts for Instagram about this topic, and it comes up with the text first, and then you can go and ask it for images. And it does a really good job. I thought I'd test it out and say, right, that's a great post. Now come up with a multi-image story, like a cartoon about that post. And it did a brilliant job. It was like a little story, cartoon style, looked fantastic, posted it very easy. And then the next phase, so I have a lot of, outside of reviewing, I've got various websites, I've got client websites. And so I'm exploring how I can implement this with that. And I've actually been using getting into MCPs. I'm a bit late to the party. I've got Claude Pro recently, hooked up WordRocket, hooked up Aidelly, and that's now becoming a bit of a content pipeline. So I'll get Claude to audit a website. I'll fix any technical issues. I'll say to it, come up with a content plan, fire that off via WordRocket MCP for it to generate blogs, and then come up with social media plan. And as you say, it connects. It goes, right, there's the workspace relating to this particular brand. I suppose one question out of that, which I asked you if it could do it on email, which is at the moment via MCP, it's not generating images. So I know it can't do that now. Will it do that in the future, or is that a technical dead end?
Yeah, it's something that we're looking into due to just with API and creating images, it can kind of, in terms of handling the credits and handling Claude creating images or ChatGPT creating images, it can kind of get a little bit technically complex. So we're working on a way to do that where if you create an image through the MCP, it knows to properly pull your credits and kind of handle rate limits. So if someone says create 100 images, how does it handle that? So there's some things that we're kind of working through to make sure it works well, just like it does inside the main app. So
yeah, great. And I do love the workspaces. I think that is key because it allows me to segment out. As I say, I've got my own website, I've got client website, I've got blog websites that I've created, and to give them a wider footprint outside of the blog. Now it's pretty easy. I go ahead, set up the Facebook page or the social accounts, plug them into this, and the next phase for me is going to be looking at the autopilot mode, where effectively for some of these blogs, I can get Aidelly regularly posting out so that I can focus on growing the content and not so much the social media presence. But Claude works really well with it because we'd scheduled out a load of posts, a load of blog posts, and it knew about those blog posts. So then it went off to Aidelly and said, right, let's write some social media content that is relevant to the posts that are going live that day. And it all just works seamlessly. So I think if you are on the fence about MCPs and you've not tried it, this ecosystem, it's really powerful. And the fact that you've got it in there straight away is fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love the MCP feature. Yeah, so for anybody listening who it might sound very technical or might sound, oh, it sounds complicated. Trust me, it's so easy now. You can even just talk to Claude, say, Claude, help me connect this, and just tell or give me the steps or just connect it for me.
Yeah, it's like a 1-minute job. It was not technical at all.
Absolutely, yeah. And then, like you said, you combine one MCP with another with Aidelly, and that kind of supercharged the workflow even more. And that's really the power of it. You can combine multiple MCP tools that's already in your stack and kind of put them together.
Yeah, and there's loads of elements. I mean, I'm working through a lot of the features on there that I see things like the creator clone, competitor spy, viral trends. I've not even touched those yet because there's so much going on with just getting in and creating all the posts that there's more tools for me to really dig into and see how that can help with what I'm working on. But I love the fact that I can tell it, right, come up with ideas for this particular platform, but then I can repurpose them and I can repurpose content. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in there that, as I say, I've tried a lot of different platforms. This is the first one that feels quite different to all the others because it's AI first.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Thank you so much. Guys, I have shared a link at the bottom. This is Mark's YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe. Actually, please do subscribe and support his work. Thank you so much, Mark. Again, and I'm getting a lot of hot and burning questions from our audience here. Some of them I'm going to try my best to go through all of them. Hamza, do you want to mention anything? I know you have a brand. You can talk about it. It's fine.
Well, since I started this brand, as I said, like I haven't much a presence of the things I do. For example, I'm planning to do a lot of videos, like AI videos that talks about the brand, that talks about what we do to get the public to know about the brand. And I was looking for some tool that will allow me doing that, but through AI. So made the videos, ask the AI, take the videos and post it in a certain way. So I think if Aidelly can do this, it will be like helping the business get more reach in different social media platform, and it will be like what the time and the effort that will be put in it. So I can just not only keep obsessing with, I need to get people to know this brand, and then to focus on actually doing like the best service I could do. So this is basically why I would love to have like such a tool.
I suppose that's a question. Will you be doing video, or is it just sticking to images?
And a lot of videos, because actually I do have like the ERP system that I need to like kind of teach people how to use it. So a lot of videos and a lot of presentation how things work, because I think I can convey things in image, but it would be better in videos.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, we do have plans for video, but due to the nature of just, AI video costs, which it used to be maybe 10 or 15 cents per second of video. Now it's gone up because there's models like Seed Dance 2, which is very, very highly high quality. With that quality comes higher costs. So we're planning an add-on that we're gonna add into Aidelly, monthly add-on that will give you access to those high quality models, faceless, content generation, all those type of generations. But due to the cost, it's something that, if we add it to the lifetime deal, we will go out of business, but it has to be something that, is an add-on. But yeah, we're definitely planning it.
No, for sure. Like for me, planning to use videos is not basically a tool that does everything. It's just make the videos with AI or whatever tool I use, and then connect it with Aidelly, and then let Aidelly post the videos for me. It's not like generate everything in one place, because if you are trying to do a lot of things in one place, it will be like kind of So
that's why I would say MCP is a game changer. So for example, I've done this before. I've connected to Replicate, which is a great tool that I use for like generating connected to different APIs. And I tell Claude, connect to Replicate and create a video with Seed Dance 2, and then take that video and schedule it to Aidelly, and it does it just easily. So that's one way to do it if you want to do it now,
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I think that's how most of the tools are getting built now with MCP, where you can connect one tool to do certain things, and you have another tool to do certain things, and you can kind of Cloud does it for you and can do it vice versa, or for the both tool, which reminds me of like a Zapier kind of thing. It feels like it's kind of eliminating the need of Zapier, where it just handles it, and never thought of it that something that good will come to life. We have like Public Connect, we have Zapier, and now I'm seeing that MCP. Everybody have to have MCP, and that the tool can talk to each other and do certain things. So, and I do agree with Hamza. I think, like if you do and have talked to a lot of digital marketing agency guys, and if you do a video content, they will tell you to do just a normal content, the image posting content. If you do a image posting content, they will tell you, oh, you should do a video content. So I think, but I think the mindset of every marketer is to push a video content. Even if you talk to a Facebook ad manager, and they will tell you, oh, why you're not putting video ads? They will perform better. It's very normal, okay? And when I put a video ad, and then this is true, okay? And the guy is saying, why don't you have images in there? I'm like, I don't know. Right. So he's like, you should have both. I'm like, okay, nobody told me that. But I do think video, and again, depending on what kind of video you create, right? So that catches people's attention, and it's like a hook video. They put some kind of random video in the beginning for like 1 or 2 seconds just to grab your attention, and then the real video comes in. So video do grab people's attention. And recently, what I have also done in my business, we have started posting like a GIF or movie files instead of what do you call PNG or JPEG. And if you want to know the reason, because we've seen a lot of competitors starting to copy our content and like the images, and they will create the similar images that we are paying for, to get it custom made. They will create the same image. So we start making videos for it. So it will be harder for them to copy. So a lot of things are going around, and a lot of changes are happening. Rules and regulation for AI, how to use AI as well. I do have some questions coming up, and I'm gonna try my best to go through all of them. But you guys already know that some of them, I can't read them because they move up. We have a question from Muhammad. Are all the integration in Aidelly white label, or do they still have branding and domain from Aidelly?
Yeah, so I assume you're talking about like social media. And so right now they are connecting, they are going to show the Aidelly logo. For some of the MCP related stuff, it's going to show your brand URL. So if you have a custom domain, you connect to the cloud MCP, it's going to show your domain as the URL to connect. We are working on the gray label options so that it'll at least show some type of generic type of connector, but that's going to take time to kind of set up. But we are going to implement that as well. For now, we just have a pop-up saying, hey, this tool, if you see Aidelly, this is just our connector tool. This is not like, just to give the user sort of a heads up.
But just touching base on that, again, I don't like the white labeling option for the tool, especially for lifetime deals, and because it eliminates that tool to grow. Because if nobody knows about this tool, the tool will not grow. But again, it's a longer debate. But again, if you do end up creating a new connection, then you have to also maintain that another connection to make sure that connection always works, whatever the gray label connection is. So it creates more work for the founder. So I do see the challenges. Can we, from Patrick, we have a question. Can we schedule a post to Google business profile?
Yes, yeah, we have the integration in the app right now.
Again, another question from Mohammed regarding the short link feature. If we have tier 3 plan, does the short link still belongs to Aidelly, or can we use our agency domain for short links?
Yeah, it'll all the links will be custom domain on the tier 3.
If you
for the short links, yeah. You just have to
and if they don't set it up, then it would be Aidelly.
Yeah, it'll be Aidelly.
Okay.
If you set it up properly,
you can set it up. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Can we connect LinkedIn company? LinkedIn.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Now this is a long one. I'm gonna try my best. It's from William. Already sent to Wilzer, but list them here in case anyone wants to know as well. For the auto comment feature in inbox, can I set filtered for a specific word to automatically trigger actions such as a block, hide, or reply to those comments? Well, that's a long one. Is this auto trigger feature available for platform including a Facebook comment, Instagram comment, a Google review, LinkedIn comments, and YouTube?
So the auto comment right now, there's 2 places it works. So there's the automation keyword where if somebody comments a certain word, you reply and DM. In that scenario, you just reply. You can reply to a comment automatically and DM them. The other scenario you're talking about where you want to block or hide, we currently only have that for competitor matching. So if somebody comments or spam your competitor in your comments, you can mark that out and then automatically hide that comment. And so what I told him on the email earlier was I'm going to expand that to, let's say you want to have more keywords that you just want to reply to, or more words that you want to match and reply to. I'll give that option. It's just going to be expanding what's already there with the blocking the competitors or hiding the competitors. So
I think part 2 of the question was, is it just on Instagram, or can auto reply work across different social media platforms?
Yeah, it'll work across the blocking competitors. That'll work across different platforms.
And the auto reply, does that work as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
He has more questions, so just bear with me.
He sent me a list earlier. Happy to answer them here, though.
Okay, perfect. May I know when Aidelly can integrate with Telegram group channel and the WordPress platform? Estimate time if possible.
Yeah, that's on our time frame. No ETA, but that's higher up. That's one of our most requested features. So it's something that we're going to prioritize in the coming weeks.
It's continuous. Facebook comment and direct messages are currently paused. I understand they are under review, but do you have an estimate of how long it will take before these features become available again?
Yeah, so I would estimate about a couple weeks, only due to the fact that Facebook, they're notoriously slow when it comes to working with social media and like permissions and things like that. For some reason, there are some permissions that we needed to get from Facebook again, and so those permissions had to go through review. So because of that, it takes kind of time to go through that process, which we're making progress on it. So I believe in the next couple of weeks it'll be.
Yeah. We actually had a scheduled event for one of the tools we launched Friday, and the Facebook just stopped working. You can't log in, you can't do anything. And today, when I was wanted to set up the streaming, the key has been replaced automatically. Usually, I'm keeping the same key, and it was replaced. So I do believe like Facebook does things and changes things sometime without any notice, because that key not supposed to change. That's the option I picked, and that key was placed. So if I haven't noticed it, we would not have been live right now. So I replaced it with the new key. And again, continues. Within one workspace, is it possible to add multiple Facebook channels? Currently, it seems only one account per social media platform can be added. You can group them, right? I've seen your video, one of the video.
Yeah, you can add multiple. And Mark experienced it earlier. He messaged me earlier about this, but yeah, you could definitely add multiple Facebook accounts in one workspace.
I certainly added all Facebook accounts, and I was like, why am I seeing all these accounts? And I think it might be because the workspace had been set up ages ago when it did pull in all accounts, and I hadn't redone it. But you do the connection, you pick which accounts you want, and that just drops them straight into the workspace. And when you're posting, you get the option of selecting one or multiple social media accounts. Very easy to use.
Perfect. Are there any plan to develop a mobile app version for both iOS and Android?
No plans right now, but I mean, it's something we're always thinking about. How can we make it, something that's unique and something that's valuable? But nothing planned.
Okay, so I personally do like to SaaS to have an app. It does not apply to every tool, but I think tool like Aidelly should have it. But because it does so many things, and you need a proper screen, proper like UI UX to use it, right? Makes it more difficult. But I think it would be good to have it where you can, if my client is using it, and I can have them approve it, or at least give me a notification how if the post has been made it, or if it can be approved, or it shows me some kind of analytics what's going on. That would be cool.
Yeah, we've heard that before. That's a good use case actually. Just to manage agency.
I'm just having a look. Does Claude Mobile tap into your MCPs? Because effectively, if it did, you'd be able to use Claude on your mobile to run Aidelly.
Yeah,
it does.
Well, there you go then. So although there's no official app, you could MCP into it from your mobile.
Yep, that works.
Okay. Where am I? Sorry. Could you provide more detail about the API limitations, especially what does the allowance of 480 reads and 180 writes per minute means for agency in terms of the number of posts they can manage?
Yeah, so those limits are just in place just to prevent spam or bots or any type of unwanted action. So it's more of like a rate limit. So in normal use, you would never experience any limits in the API.
Perfect. Are there any plan to? Okay, this one we already went. Okay, that's the last one. Regarding the white label CNAME setup, will it be fully white label, including the email system? Also, does it require approval process for social media platform, or will it still connect through Aidelly? I think you already answered that.
Yeah, that's all done through Aidelly, including the email and everything. So
we have Bruno here. Hey, Bruno. We have another one. Hello. We have Dennis. Please add all your Aidelly explainer video to your Aidelly YouTube channel so I can easily access them. That's from Dennis.
Yes. Yeah, we're working on getting all our video content uploaded.
Okay. And I see the struggle because you've been updating a lot. You've been having a lot of features, and sometimes it feels like a waste of time making a video and then making a changes the next week. Okay, that's a little tough questions coming. Okay, burning questions. How about your MRR? Can your LTD campaign make LTD sustainable in a long run?
Yeah, so the way our economics work, we make sure that our AI usage is properly managed by the token, by any rate limits that we already have in place. Our main focus, of course, is growing the business MRR, which we are doing concurrently with this lifetime deal. So we're in a good position. We feel good about the future, and so we understand AI costs, we understand LTV costs, and we put things in place to make sure it's manageable.
And Mohammed, we for early bird, like we do care about all the users who buying the lifetime deal. We do care about the founders. We don't want to launch a deal that is not sustainable for the founder, because some of the founders are naive, and we can get them to agree on like a lot of things, but it will be stupidity to sell those kind of tools and sell those kind of words. And I did had a chat with Wilzer about what is the next step. So we do want the founders we launch them to be successful. We do on meetings with them, and help them out wherever we can, and help them with the MRR. Like if and I have seen it that some of them are getting very successful and getting continuously MRR. So our intentions are good. We plan it well, how to structure the deal, so it does not it's sustainable, right? And that's where you see the bring your own key option, one of the options that we did request it to Wilzer, right? And again, I think Aidelly will do well. I have a good feeling about it.
Actually, I prepared one question that I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, go for it.
As managing agency, like what I'm doing now, you want these, when you post things, you want to have some kind of automation that replies your messages, some automation to DM, like the people that comments or something like that. You want to create, like we see it recently a lot, that you comment one word and then you have automatically the AI DM the person that commented. So I wanted to see if there is because sorry, I didn't dig deep to Aidelly yet, but I would love to do it later on. And I thought like this live will show us more of it. So I want to know if there is this particular thing that reply comments and automatically DM, and especially not do it like random comments, but comment and have some sort of human intervention to validate the comments or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we actually do have that in the app. So in the inbox, I don't know if my screen will work. I can try to show that real quick.
Sure.
Well, not really demo it, but just kind of show where it is. Can you see my screen?
1 second.
All right.
I'm sharing. Okay, so if you can see it, I'm going to go to the inbox, and then I'm going to click on Smart Draft right here. And when I click on Smart Draft, this is just automatically going to be turned on for my whole entire inbox. And so what it's going to do is it's going to literally go through all my unreplied comments and draft a response that matches the actual comment.
That's cool.
And this, as comments come in, it's going to automatically just draft it. And so it doesn't post for you because we want you to validate it. But when you come to the inbox, you'll see, okay, I already made a comment. I can tweak it. I can send it. I can do all those things. So yeah. To answer your question, yes.
Will it be able to, like in future, know how he comments or something like that, and then automatically comment, especially when there are a lot of comments, you don't want to go one by one and something like that. Like once the AI, yeah,
I mean, we can give options if you just feel like, you know what, I want to just turn it on and just let it comment for you. We'll give you that opt-in.
Okay.
But this is how we kind of want to kind of start it out, is just give you the the
The
control.
draft.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you want to show the inbox feature where people comment on one of your posts and it shows up on the inbox, something like that? Was it? I did comment on one of the
Yeah.
things.
You just commented? Okay, so it should be coming in about, I think it takes about a minute to
Yeah.
like refresh. So we should see it come in as we're here.
It's under
if
the
it's-
white. Is it under the where you're wearing a white t-shirt? White shirt. Sorry.
Okay, that might be on my other. Let me check my other workspace actually, because this is my. Yeah, let me switch my workspace. Let's see if I'll turn on auto fetch, and then it'll start pulling. But yeah, as we're talking, it'll come in. If that's on the right Facebook account, yeah. Okay. Yep, but yeah, you just have you just handle it here, and you'll be able to auto reply.
Perfect. I'm gonna go through more questions here. Just give me 1 second, guys. Where did I left off? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I missed some of the questions. Just, bear with me, guys, because sometimes it's how the Facebook shows the comments. It's kind of ridiculous. So if I missed your question, I apologize. You should add a random delay for DM automation to avoid any messages, features, suspension, jailed.
Okay, you mean so when the comment comes in, delay it to not, yeah. Okay, that's a good feedback. We have that feedback. We have that feature in our like posts. So if you do a post, you can delay your comment response, like a first comment, and or how often you want to wait until you want to repost it. So we can apply that same logic.
Inderpreet is asking, this is good. I want to bring a chatbot.
Yeah, so chatbot, I would recommend looking into our API and seeing how that chatbot works with it. A lot of the chatbots, they let you connect webhooks and different tools, and so I would recommend that.
Kevin is asking, again, Kevin is one of the, I think, a big fan of Aidelly. Is there a plan to add a feature that let agencies manage their own subscription plan for their client from the dashboard?
So that's something that we're thinking about it, how to integrate that. That'll be, I think that's more of a enterprise type of feature, and so we've thought about it. Nothing concrete to like say, hey, we're implementing or we're doing it, but it's something that we're thinking about.
I want to add a few things. So I think this particular feature, again, it's a good feature, but it's only good for people who are using it. It's actually not making any efforts going into the platform itself, like the core features. It will be like putting efforts into a place where user can sell it. And I think if there's like a huge demand where people are like everyone wants that, and it feels like it might be a worthwhile, but I think ideally I think the founder should be putting more effort into the tool itself, on the features, where it can help users, right? So again, don't get me wrong, this is my personal opinion, but again, Aidelly, Wilzer can make a decision if they want to add these kind of features. If I was a founder, I would not put these kind of features. Just saying. Do you plan to integrate with DM champs?
That's not in our plans. I think any type of tool like that, we just recommend API or kind of custom integrations like that that we already support with like Claude, things like that.
From Dennis, can you please adjust or improve the localization, since it does not use sub pages on all pages of Aidelly? At least they are not fully available in German. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. With any translation, we definitely want feedback from the speakers. So if there's anything that's missing or not translated correctly, we definitely want to hear that so we can make sure we get it fixed properly. So we do have a button, report issue. You can also select translation issue, and then from there you can give us feedback, which a lot of people have been doing. They've been saying, hey, this word would be better as this, and we can translate it a better way. And that's been a very big help to getting us to improve the translation. So anything you see that's not translated or translated correctly, I'll recommend you just send it over through the report button.
Okay. Can we embed the white label into a platform like Go High Level, for example, using an iframe inline or widget snipped?
I'm not exactly sure what he means, but I mean, in terms of embedding, we don't support embedding in our app. You would have to kind of do a custom solution in terms of, you can embed a lot of different websites just, off of just available tools. So I think that's something you can do through just coding development.
Yeah. Niru Walia is saying this is a good platform. Thank you, Niru. Dennis, white label should be at least available for tier 3.
Yeah, it is. If I'm understanding the question, yeah, it is.
Does it have a feature where it can get a trending news based on search criteria, then use a custom prompt to create a LinkedIn post and create post? That's from Krishna Swami.
Yeah, and that's to that point. That's why our tool is so powerful, because you can do all of that within the chat. So you can go to the chat agent and say, "Search me the trending news." It'll find the trending news. It will search and find like the top trending news in your niche. Then you can say, turn that news into a LinkedIn post. It'll do that. You can add an image and then post it all from the same conversation. So I recommend, just go to the chat to do that.
Okay, Indrapreet is saying, I have one question. Sam Jasani, message go on a trigger comment. I want a chat bot on it.
I'm not sure I understand that one.
Okay, I'm gonna say I have one question. Message go on trigger comment. I want a chat bot on it.
It sounds like a automation type of thing. I'm not. Interpret. You have to follow up with me on that one. I have to kind of get more detail.
It's flying from all over our heads. Yeah. Let me just duck this question, okay? Matt is saying, good, sounds good. Let's go. Patrick, we sometimes receive messages on Google Business Profile. Can we automate response using Aidelly?
Yeah, so it works the same way as the other responses. It'll draft a response, and then you can respond to your reviews that way. So the same way that you have the responding to comments.
Okay. API, Carlos is saying API for the win. Patrick is asking how long time will the white label be active on Aidelly website? I'm asking so we know they stay alive 5 years down the road, better when the deal and they go subscription model.
No, we
terrible reader.
So we include one custom domain and one email domain, and with all lifetime deals, with all agency accounts in general. So that is a go away. That's free. That's included. If you want to add additional custom domain, that is going to be an extra cost. It's already built into the app right now. For example, if you want to have a custom domain for each of your clients, that's an extra additional cost. But your original first domain, for example, for your entire agency, that's included.
Yeah, come on, guys, you gotta stop double dipping on the things, It's like, come on, it's a very generous deal to begin with.
Hey, people love deals, huh?
Double dip is the best. Do you plan to add to your roadmap to build a plan builder integrated with Stripe is really important feature for white label resale purpose.
I would say the API route is best for that. The Stripe has a very, and I use it all the time. Stripe is a very feature-rich MCP and also their CLI tool. So you can literally go to Claude and say, "Hey, connect to my Stripe, build these plans," and then you can build the entire workflow of just onboarding clients.
So let me get this straight, okay? Because I think things are moving very fast, and I want Mark, your opinion as well too. I think how Claude is moving, the AI is moving, and everybody Search Console to Google Analytics to Stripe, everything has AI integration built into it. Okay, what I'm seeing, what's gonna happen? It's I can connect my plans through Stripe for Aidelly, and I can probably integrate when somebody pays me on my landing page. Let's say if I have Stripe connected with it, it would auto generate their account on Aidelly and send them an email. Do you think it's possible?
Yes, it actually is possible now. We had a user do it. He reached out to me and he said, "Hey, I'm planning on onboarding my clients just through MCP. Is that possible?" And I got back to him a day later, said, "Yeah, it's possible now because we set up a onboarding mechanism where you can create a new workspace through the MCP. And so essentially you can onboard your clients completely through the MCP. And
exactly.
Combine that with Stripe, combine that with email, combine it with other tools, and it becomes easier.
With the right knowledge and with the right, I would say prompt nowadays, you can achieve pretty much anything.
Really, it all starts with just telling. What I tell people is just talk to Claude like you're talking to a friend or a business advisor. Say, "Hey, I want to do this. How do I do this?" And it'll literally help you do it, even if you don't know how to ask it, how to prompt. Give it the end goal, and it'll help you get to that point.
Okay, will this work on Instagram? Yes. Can we bring our own direct key from OpenAI or Claude, or it's only Open Router?
Right now, it's only Open Router since they kind of support every model. We just recommend to use that.
Yeah.
Especially because with Anthropic lately, they've been funny with their models. So we just prefer use Open Router.
Do you plan for more intelligent DM automation that just static keywords?
Yeah, that's something that we got some queries about earlier, so we're gonna work on that.
Okay, guys, I'm getting tired of asking questions.
a lot of questions.
Okay.
It's great. There's a lot of interest.
No, it's interesting. Kevin is asking. I see that with a lot of faceless Instagram posts to comment something like AI prompt link etc, and then they will DM you a link to the information request, assuming you are liking the channel. It checks that too. Like, okay, I know what he's asking. So it's like when people, does it do that?
It check to see if they liked it or not. It doesn't do that now. It just checks.
No, like for example, like I think what he's asking, I think somebody there's like, okay, you can do stuff like this on your make a post, and if you need a link, just send me a DM or just comment prompt, and everybody start like hundreds of people start commenting prompt, and it will automatically DM them the. I think Aidelly does that, right?
Oh yeah, it does that. Yeah, that's part of our Instagram keyword DMs.
I love those.
You can also customize the button too. So in Instagram, you can customize the DM to have link to the button. You can have the link embedded, so you see the actual content that you're sending to them, and a lot of cool.
So I will share something. I've seen one person giving a designing app tips, and he's like, okay, he make again, he's talking and he has shared the screen, and it's like, DM or say AI, and I'll send you the link of the website, right? But in the video, the link of the website is already there.
Oh, really? So it's like, you have to say AI, just click the link.
So anyone who is in a digital agency or who is like SaaS products and stuff, we all get those kind of videos. Those are hilarious. But it's and I get it, like why they do it, but I don't know. It's just the way they do things. But anyways, Mark, are you planning to do a video like this too?
Well, I'm not massively active on Instagram, but I have seen a lot of people do that, and it's to avoid the whole link in bio, because it's very difficult to convert people off a social media platform. So I don't target Instagram users to come and watch YouTube because you're trying to convert them. And so it's the obvious evolution that they're on the platform, they can stay on the platform, they type it in, and you can send them whatever you want. And typically what I've seen is it is a link to an opt-in page, and that's where you capture their details rather than necessarily a link directly to the resource. It's exploded, I guess, because of these automation tools, but it must work. It must be very effective. So I'm pleased to see it's in there. And I think if you've got an offer that you can quickly demonstrate on Instagram, if you want to know more, comment whatever down below, then it's a great feature that you don't have to worry about. It just works in the background, 24 hours a day. I do think it's a pretty cool idea that someone said to maybe have a randomized between 1 to 2 minute reply, just so that it doesn't look automated. I think that's a great idea. I don't know if other platforms do that. Like I say, I'm not massively active on Instagram, but yeah, if you are showing products or showing some sort of consultancy service on Instagram, then that is a great feature if you've got a lead magnet that you can direct people to.
Yeah, and if any of you guys do have created this kind of video, feel free to share it, and I'll maybe put it on the screen. Give you, and maybe I'll comment there too. Let's see what else we got. How does that's from Philippe? How does the Aidelly platform approval workflow and human in the loop review before content goes live?
Yeah, so we have a full approval workflow. You can invite people and set them up as approvers. So whenever content gets created, instead of being added to the schedule immediately, it goes to the approval page, which is, let's see, I can quickly just show what it looks like.
Sure.
Give me a second. So if I prepared better, I would have had some content ready. But this is an example of like automated content. So you'll have this team post tab, which if you had actual team created content, it'll be in this queue. You can also select approvers, but the automated content, it looks similar. You have content that's been created. You can edit it, you can reject it, you can approve it. And once you approve it, it'll then be added to your platform at the selected time. So this is great for just if you have someone else or a client and you want them to approve your post before it goes out. So yeah, you can do that here.
Oh, sorry, guys. Apologies, guys. I just hid myself and came back.
Yeah, I think we're rearranged.
Rearrange. Nothing to do with me. I don't know if I can arrange myself back in there. I can. Oh, I can. Look at that. Can I? Okay. Oh, I can. Look at that. I didn't know that. Anyways, guys, more questions are coming in. We do have to wrap up. Almost been an hour. Again, we'll try our best to go through all the questions. I would love DM chat integration. It's from Carlos. Bruno is saying, suggestion, have a prompt library with use button open for us to editor for X action, and then we can save as a new prompt or trigger to run the prompt or the prompt sequence into a new post, image, or video.
Okay, I think I got that. So we do have a prompt library already, which you can save prompts, but I think what you're talking about is probably more like a next step, like chaining prompts together, like do this, then do this, and do this. We don't have that in there yet, but like I said, that sounds like another great use case for.
Okay, that's
For
from
MCP.
Bruno.
Mhm.
Bring your own key will allow to use some kind of video gen. That would be great if you can bring
Yeah,
that.
so I actually was thinking about this at the earlier question. I'm glad you brought that up. So I think that'd be a great first step is to have a video generation feature, but it's based on your key, and that way everything's integrated together. And
Yeah,
so
that will be really good. I don't know which model will be the best for the video generation.
Well, I know the founder of Vosu. If you want me to make an intro, that's an aggregator platform for video stuff.
Which one?
Vosu. It's a little bit like yeah, so you can access all the, you know, you've got your Google and you've got your Cdance, and I think
Nice.
those kind of platforms can work slightly better rather than having to sign up to in the way you've done it here with what's it called, Open Router. Makes a lot of sense, because then you automatically get, you know, the ChatGPT models, the Claude models. So I would suggest doing something similar for the video, so that rather than having to sign up and just be locked into Cdance or whatever, you get access to all the different types of videos via one key would probably be preferable, I imagine.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, something like that will be, you know, having access to different models under one.
I'll drop you an email afterwards.
Okay, please send me a link too. We have a question from Alex. Hey, Wilzer, for agency plan, is there a way to connect outside source as brand knowledge rather than uploading document? For example, a Miro or Notion board, or via API?
Yeah, right now you can do it. You can do that via API, but not within the app, and so there's no Notion or Miro, things like that as of right now.
Okay. That's okay. From Muhammad, will the Aidelly LTD campaign really end this week? Yes, sir. It is
Thursday.
ending Thursday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight, Toronto, New York time, and yeah, and there won't be any extension. Unfortunately, this is it. If you're on the edge, make a decision now. There's a coupon, early bird, you can use to get a 10% off. Yes,
Yeah, it's really ending.
it's really ending. There won't be any extension. Yeah. Patrick is asking, no, I mean for them to survive down the road, the best of ditching the LTD deals when this offer end and go the subscription route. Okay. Give me a- Okay, is there somewhere that these additional costs are specified? I understand LTD can include everything and expect some additional costs for additional features. I don't know what the context
Yeah, I
of this.
mean, on our pricing page, we have kind of a breakdown of credits and how that translates. But aside from that, we do have on our billing page, you can see other add-ons that are related to different features. So
Okay. Muhammad is saying, is there a brand mention feature in Aidelly?
yeah, so you can tag certain accounts and tie them to the same alias. And so when you mention that alias within your posts, it'll correspond to each platform's different username. So for example, if I have Aidelly as my alias and I mention that in a post that goes out to all platforms, it'll tag the proper account on each of those platforms: LinkedIn, the company page on LinkedIn, the company page on Facebook, the tag on Instagram, et cetera, et cetera. And so that's done within the social connections page.
Okay, Mohammed is asking, is there a Discord, school, or Aidelly community platform? Okay.
We are working on a Facebook group actually, and so that will be. I'll announce that in the coming days. We're gonna have a Facebook group just to have everyone come in and just kind of share tips, kind of help each other out, find better work, good workflows to share, things like that.
Patrick is saying, dropping off the call, need to jump on a client call. Thank you, everyone. Patrick, you have a good day. Make sure you sell them Aidelly service. Make sure you buy that
I
Aidelly.
hope that's a sales call for
and
Aidelly.
make $12.
Exactly.
Bulgarian language, this should have been added already, as far as I understand from our chat last week. That's from
Yes, it's actually went live yesterday. So yeah,
Okay.
please check and make sure it's you can.
So it is live now. How many clients can we onboard with white label plan?
White label is unlimited members and team members and workspaces.
Perfect. Only restriction is on X, Twitter.
Correct. Yeah. That's regarding connections. Yeah, there's a restriction on connections. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I really like the. Okay. Could you add a preview step showing exactly how one idea will look on each platform before it will queued? That would reduce rework when adapting content across channels.
Yeah, so we have that. So if you on the post page, if you select a post and then click on post now schedule, before it actually goes out, it'll show you a preview of how it looks like on each platform. You can switch the platform, see different views. Reach out to me if you're having trouble seeing that. I can show you more details.
Aditya Sharma is saying good insight. Okay, Mohammed is saying, I mean brand mention monitoring on internet.
Okay, I think you mean competitor. We have that competitor spy feature that we're calling it. So you can put in a brand, a person, whoever, and you'll track that competitor, that brand, and kind of see whenever they makes updates to their page or whatever, have a new feature, you'll get that update within Aidelly.
Manish is asking, how good is your LinkedIn or other social media carousels?
Yeah, I mean, it's you can upload multiple images. It works specific to each platform, so pretty good.
Any plan for Canvas for post planning?
Canvas post planning?
No, any plan for Canvas for post planning?
I'm not sure what that means.
Schedule, I guess. Yeah.
Like a calendar, like you see, like your entire.
I don't know what Canvas.
Yeah.
What Canvas
need more information on that.
Need more content, brother. It would be really great. And
I think I'm guessing you might mean is a guess.
Yes, okay.
There is a calendar feature where you can drag the posts around to different days. I'm wondering if that's what he means by a canvas for post planning. So you've got that built in already, haven't you? You can go to the month, for example, and you can drag, oh, I don't want that post then, I want it over there. So I don't know if that answers the question, but that is another feature in there.
Yeah, that is in there. Yeah, if that answers the question, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Orlando is asking, it would be great and possibly to edit one platform in case I need it. Yeah.
Yeah. You can do that already. So when you're writing a post, you have a global caption that just applies to every platform you're posting to. But you can also switch the tab and say if you want to edit just one particular platform, you can edit just that platform, the caption for that platform.
Do you plan? That's from Mohammed. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna start with Philip. Any plan for offering built-in social listening function?
So we currently have a few things. We have the trend of viral trends, which not only watches social media but watches news and online trending content, trending tools that's based on your niche. And so we also have the creator clone, which you can track viral creators, influencers, see how often they post, see their top keywords, what type of content they post, and kind of clone what they're doing and kind of adapt it into your own kind of content. So those are the tools we have right now around like social and online listening.
Do you plan to create an Aidelly Chrome extension for a specific feature?
So we worked on one. We're working on one. It's sort of lower priority for us. So no ETA yet, but we want to create a extension that kind of helps you kind of whatever page you're on can convert that page. But that's a lower priority, to be honest.
Do you plan to integrate with Canva?
Another thing we have is lower priority, but yeah, we are working on exporting images to Canva, importing images from Canva. That's something that we want to do in the future too.
How many competitor pages can we monitor?
So it depends on the plan. We give you up to 5 at once on the agency plan. And I have to double check, honestly. I think it's 1, you get 1 included on the scale plan, but I'll give you the exact number on the scale plan, but it's 5 on the agency plan, which you can add on. You can do add-on for more as well.
Okay. Canvas is workspace for idea planning, like Poppy AI. I think yours is more of a chat. Right?
Yeah, it's more you plan your ideas in chat. That's when you explore it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we do also have the idea board, which that might be closer to what they're talking about. I can just quickly share my screen. So idea board, you can just go in there and click new idea.
1 second. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, you see it now. So yeah, you can go in there, click idea board. You can have a writing prompt. You can have just a random idea you have in your mind, and you just list out your ideas here. And you can turn those ideas into posts whenever you're ready. And so I would recommend you look at the idea board for that.
Yeah, I don't know if the Canvas there was a time the Canvas, for building integration, building automation, the Canvas was like good, but I don't know if it'll be a perfect fit for Aidelly. I don't see it. I think it's like unless you are planning to do some kind of automation with your posting, but I don't see it. I don't know, Mark. What do you think?
I think Aidelly nails it at the moment because the chat method for exploring ideas feels quite natural to me.
Yeah.
I can't comment on the competitors. I think they said Poppy AI. I've just got the comments up here. Lots of buzz about Poppy, and I think you mentioned rabbit holes as well. I haven't used either, so I'm not familiar with them enough to be able to compare.
Yeah, no, but it's, as a UX, I think the chat.
It depends on the tool, doesn't it? It works in some situations. If you're mapping out some sort of flow, a canvas works very well because you're connecting A to B to C. If you are exploring ideas, then really a chat interface for me kind of works better because, and maybe that's just because over the last few years I'm used to now interacting with AI, that I will chat with the AI and go down different paths and talk to it in different ways. So that feels very natural to me. I can't quite picture how exploring ideas works on a canvas, but probably because I don't use the tools.
Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, we're gonna go take a couple of more questions, and we're gonna end this. Can we see your public roadmap?
Yes. So we have am I still sharing? I think so.
No. Can I show screen now? Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah. So we have where is it? Feature request board. And so this feature request board, you can actually do a couple things. You can request a feature here. and that'll be added to our approval list. And then if it's a feature that is not duplicated and we see is good, we'll add it. Then you can also do upvoting. So all the features that we have here already are ones that people have added or we've already had on our roadmap from before. You can upvote your favorite features. You can add new, you can request new features. And so based on that, we know, okay, this is what people want to see. Let's prioritize this. And so you see, we already have some, including the integration with Telegram and things like that, AI video. So it's a good place if you want to just, if you have some ideas, I recommend you come here and just request your features here.
Okay. Manish is asking about any plan in future. MCP gives you chat already.
Any what? Any plan for what?
The canvas thing.
The canvas thing. I would need to really look into that more and see if it's a fit for Aidelly. I'm not sure. I can't answer at the moment. I have to really think about that one. But.
Yeah, no worries. Philip is asking what level of sentiment analysis alert and historic data, for example, 12, 24 months, would you aim to support so the agencies and multi-location business can actually rely on Aidelly for brand health tracking?
Yeah, so we do up to a year in analytics and statistics for the agency plan. So you'll be able to track up to a year. And then with that, you can also ask the agent to kind of parse through the numbers and see sentiment based on your analytics, which it can do as well. So.
All right, guys. I think that's about it. I think if I keep going, it's gonna be.
Yeah, you can go all day, huh?
Okay. It looks like it's gonna be like it's fun, but I think yeah, it's fun for you and not fun for any of us right now. But it is fun. But I think we cannot have it. Like we already maxed out on 1 hour.
Yeah.
Any last thoughts? Anybody wants to say anything? Go for it now before we end.
Just keep up the good work, and thanks for your patience in all my emails that I send you.
Thank you. No problem. And thanks for your feedback. Like you said, to me, I take all feedback as constructive. You know, I want to make that better. I don't take anything, offense or anything. So if you find something, I want to know. I would rather know than not know. So definitely appreciate all the feedback. So it helps make the platform way better.
I just wanna say a couple of things. Thank you, Mark, Hamza, Wilzer. Thank you for coming in, joining in. And thank you for all the participants who asked questions. We will announce one of the giveaway of 50% off coupon, hopefully tomorrow or tonight. And thank you for all for joining in. Aidelly is one of the good platform. The founder has been amazing with all the feature requests. The tool works. We only have 3 days left, 3 days and 12 hours left. So if you are on the edge, please do make a decision. You do have 30 days. For any reason you do not like the tool or anything changes, you can refund it for a full refund. And thank you so much. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Hamza. Thank you so much, and everyone who joined with us live. We will announce the winner soon. Wilzer, any last words before we end this? This is our last event for now.
I know I'm gonna miss these, but thank you, Mark. Thank you, Hamza. Thank you, Sam, for setting this up. And yeah, 3 more days. If anyone's thinking about it or waffling, I highly recommend you guys jump in now, because this is only, as we've discussed on this call, we see how there's so many tools and ways now to be super productive with MCP, API, and Aidelly has all of that integrated. And so it's only going to get more and more advanced as time goes on. So you want to make sure you're already in there and not behind when these tools start getting more and more advanced. So definitely jump in if you're thinking about it.
All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Good night.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good one.
Right.
See you.